Welcome back to another episode of the Lucky Dog podcast presented by Ill Fated Racing in the GFI League. I'm Ben, driver of the number 28,
I'm Kevin, driver of the number 49.
and this episode we're going to have a lot to catch up on. I was on
3 weeks
vacation.
of races to catch up on.
Yes, I was on vacation for a week, and then Kevin also decided to take a break the following week, so we apologize, but we're here now, and we'll try and go over everything that we missed if we remember.
We'll do
Um,
it to the best of our abilities. We have
yeah.
some notes.
First, first thing to go over would be, I guess, Cup race. What was that? Bristol.
No, Kansas. We start with Kansas. Kansas,
Oh, right. You guys did
Dega.
Bristol already.
Yeah, we did Bristol with Nick when you were gone, me and
Yes,
Kevin.
yes, yes.
So what we're doing
And
Kansas, Dega, and Texas.
all right. So you can do a quick run through. I mean, Kansas was boring. It
Yeah,
was
there wasn't
uh,
much that really happened during it.
another Reddick win. No one's really shocked, right, at this point.
He's just running super well recently.
Yeah, is what it is. He's clearly on a spree. So, congrats to him for winning again. I'm not gonna hate. Um, I don't I don't think I watched the GFI race for that. I was in Florida still.
I watched it. Don't really remember much of it, but James Morvant won. I believe this was
Oh right, he's
his.
back in the lead
Yeah,
now.
I believe that this race was his debut back in, and he won by, I think, a pretty decent margin. I
Okay,
can actually,
congratulations.
pretty sure I can bring that up. If I go here, I don't know if it'll give me the time. Oh yeah, won by 11 seconds.
Mm. Mm.
So it's good to see him back. He's a very good and fast racer. Give Austin Dan some struggle, hopefully.
Also, Dan hasn't been racing. I think the past few weeks, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he raced Talladega, and I know he didn't race Texas.
Yeah,
He's just been busy with stuff in the
real life
real
stuff.
world.
Yeah, it happens. Who won O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly, Michael Nelson, aka the Corn Dog Crippler, won.
Congratulations, congrats.
That race it was just me and Aaron that did it. Wasn't good for me whatsoever. I think I got wrecked out pretty early on. There's little to no notes on it, so I just assumed that I got wrecked out early on.
I mean,
Aaron pretty much completed the race. He only finished 2 laps down, I think he had like a little bit of damage, and he just got lucky dog the entire way through.
oh, nice.
But there
That's
was the one note on here is Caution Fest, and I do remember there was a lot of cautions. This was a very sloppy race for the entire group out there, I'm pretty sure.
mm, well, I'm glad I missed it then. Moving on to Talladega. Our boy got his first Cup Series victory.
Shout out Carson Hocevar.
Shout out Carson Hocevar. I was I was back then and I was streaming the race, and I remember you were like a couple seconds ahead, and you basically said, "Ben, I can't say anything."
Well, no, I was watching it on my screen and I noticed I was a few seconds ahead. I said, "Oh, I'm a few seconds ahead. I'm gonna mute so I don't spoil anything." And
No,
then
no, that's not what happened.
that's exactly what I said. That is
No,
exactly what I said.
no.
I did not lead it into anything because I
n-
wasn't even done with the race when I said that. The
I
race
don't
wasn't even
remember you saying
finished.
that. I don't remember you saying that.
They were
Here's
exiting turn 4 as you were like
no.
exiting turn 2.
No, here's exactly what I remember happening. I remember them coming through like turn 3 into 4, and I
That
could
is
hear it in your
nope,
voice. I
nope,
could
nope,
You're such a
nope.
liar.
I'm
I
not
could
lying.
hear
I'm
it
not
in your
lying.
voice. I could hear it in your voice. You were like, Ben, I can't say anything. But
That
I'm a
is
few
not what
seconds ahead of you.
happened
That's
at all.
exactly what happened.
That's not what
Because
happened.
I was sitting there, I was like watching them approach the checkered line, and I was like, "Oh my god, is he saying that because he won, or is he saying that because he crashed at the last second?" And obviously he won, but you definitely said it like with a few
I said it
seconds to
way
go.
before you got to turn 3 and 4 because I
No,
said it whenever my screen was on 3 and 4. When I said that, the race wasn't even done on my end yet.
you're not
And I didn't even
correct.
hint at anything. I said, "Oh, I'm a
You
few seconds ahead. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil anything." I said it with some excitement in my voice because he was leading the entire last 2 laps, but that was it. You're just lying on my
mm,
name,
I'm
like usual.
I'm not. I'm not. Anyway, congratulations to Carson Hocevar. I did pre-order the diecast.
As did
Had to
I.
get my hands. Yeah. I had to get our little grubby hands on that. Um Talladega. I was there for first. Let's do the Cup Series. Didn't watch. I did watch that. Who won?
Preston O'Brien. It was Austin Dan, or not Austin Dan. Austin. Wait, no.
No,
I'm
Cup.
getting way ahead of
Yeah.
myself. I'm getting way
Yeah,
ahead of
I
myself.
did the same thing. I did the
Steven
same thing.
Gilbert won.
I remember that. Okay. I remember now.
I don't remember that
Congratulations.
race whatsoever.
Congratulations. I remember it. I'm like
I don't
I think it
think
was
I
on my
watched
second
that one.
monitor. It was on my second monitor. So I was like peeking back and forth. Um no wait. I did that to Texas.
No, Steven Gilbert won.
No, I was watching on my second monitor Texas. I don't know if I watched
Oh, we
Talladega.
are so confused.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're just trying to recap so much because
Oh, and it wasn't even Steven Gilbert. I got the notes wrong. It was Ralph Gilbert. Unless that is Steven.
I think that's the same person.
Is it? I'm checking.
I think he doesn't go by one because I think it's his dad or something.
I don't know.
So he has his
Steven
nickname.
Gilbert or Ralph Gilbert won. We are unsure. One of
There's
the
there's I
Gilberts
think
won.
there's only one Gilbert in the league, right?
I thought there was two.
No, I think it's the one Gilbert, man. It's Steven Gilbert, who I think goes by in the races as
Okay,
Ralph
I
Gilbert.
guess I just never noticed that before. Because in the O'Reilly League, he shows up as Steven.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Steven slash Ralph Gilbert won Talladega. I got
Yeah.
confused because I looked over at Sim
Okay.
Racer Hub and it said Ralph Gilbert.
Okay. Yeah. So, congrats again to Steven Gilbert, former Cup Series champion. Also, sorry, we're going off topic a little bit again. You were telling me yesterday in the Texas race that Gilbert was now number 32, but he's 9 still.
Yeah, but okay, I'm bringing up iRacing because he did show up as 32. Someone even mentioned that in the Discord, saying like, "You're 32 now?" Question mark. But he's still listed as number 9 in the Discord.
Okay.
I'm not
All right.
tweaking. I
We're not
swear.
yeah, I'm not opening that up right now. I
Yes, yeah, Steven is Ralph, and he is number 32 for some reason. I don't know why.
okay. Okay. I'm not gonna dig any deeper than that. I don't know if he's 9 or 32. Well, I'm fine with that. Um, the Cup Series or O'Reilly Series winner was Austin Chef, right?
No, it was Preston O'Brien.
Oh, because there was an incident,
Yes,
right?
it was deemed. Let me bring up the chat. Keith said after secondary review, the lap 59 caution has been deemed a racing incident, so no penalty will be applied. However, on the subsequent restart, 41 shut off his engine, causing him to slow down to 30 miles an hour below the pace speed, which resulted in several cars making contact and receiving incident points. Therefore, the P1 penalty of a post-race EOL will still be applied, and the 18 will receive the win, which is Preston O'Brien.
Congrats, Preston. Austin, sorry. I feel like that must suck, but still, congrats to Preston O'Brien. How was your
It wasn't a very
Talladega race?
successful race for me.
Me,
I got destroyed. I think for all of us besides Aaron again. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, yeah. I I think I forget who I was behind. Um, the car in front of me, the car in front of the car in front of me, I guess. While we were in the middle lane, went low, or like got loose, and the car in front of me checked up, and I didn't have time to check up. So hit him. He got caught on me, and then poor, I think it was Zachary Guzman in the 30. We just like cornered him. If you could, yeah, you don't play the clip. We're gonna put the clip right there. That's what we're gonna do. um,
That's your job to clip it and send it to me.
yeah, okay, that's fine. Um, I think I'm hoping I'm remembering that right. I mean, I just remember being behind him, and then I was like, ah,
All I
can't say what I
remember
would have said, but
was a wreck happened in front of me, and I tried to slow down, but then someone hit the guy spinning and sent him up into me, and
oh,
I
I was in
got
that one
destroyed.
too. I
Yeah,
think there was a. Oh my god, that was pissing me off a little bit. That race had like people spinning, and there was no cautions being thrown. So that wreck that I think you got wrecked out of. Um, Travis bounced off the wall like while not in control of his vehicle, and because the caution wasn't thrown, I was like going slower than full speed, but I was still on the gas pedal. You know what I mean? Um, because once I realized the caution wasn't coming out, I had to make the spots back up, and he just kind of bounced back into me. No real damage at all. Um, but spun me a little bit. I don't know what was going on with that race. I remember Keith being frustrated that the cautions weren't being thrown.
yeah, they were taking a really, really long time to throw. I think whenever the wreck that I got meatballed on happened, it was like they were spinning in front of me. It was like 2 seconds till I hit Travis, or Travis hit me, and then it was like another 3 seconds before the yellow was thrown. And it all happened in the middle of the track. It's not like it was on the apron. It was in the middle of the track.
Oh, I'm aware.
So yeah, the Talladega was just weird with the way iRacing was throwing cautions, which I think
And
screwed
then
up a lot of people.
Kevin was also in the race for a little bit, but I think he got a black flag originally for um
He was
well,
passing, I think he was passing the pace car exiting the pits, and he was supposed to stay behind the pace car, like slow down exiting the pits and just stay behind it. So when he
no,
passed the
no, no,
pace
no,
car,
no.
he
That
got a
was the
black flag
second.
for
That
it.
was the second black flag. The first black flag was pits. He his shifter wasn't working, and he was clicking it,
Oh
and
yeah,
it,
and
it all
he went
caught
too
up at
fast.
once.
Yeah.
It all caught up at once, and I guess he either lost it or sped through pits and got a black flag. And then while he was trying to serve his black flag, a caution came out, and then I think he got a secondary black flag or something. And
Yeah.
he's like, "All right, I'm done." Oh, I mean, it's Talladega. It's a fun race. I had fun. It sucks that I got wrecked out and, had another car with me. Um, but it is what it is. I had fun. Moving on to Texas now, right?
Yes.
Uh, I enjoyed watching the actual race.
I did not watch it.
I thought it was pretty fun. It wasn't super entertaining, but it had enough to keep you like glancing back every once in a while. Like I don't think it was glue to your TV type of interesting, but it had its moments for sure. I mean, Kyle Busch and Ryan Priest basically doing the same thing.
What is your take on that? Because Priest got a penalty and Bush
I
did not.
understand. I understand why. Because openly Priest said he was, you know, going to.
Yeah.
Um, he made it clear what his intentions were. What Kyle Busch, I mean, just smarter than that. Boils down to. I think they both did it purposefully. I mean, it's just what can you do if the one guy said he was going to do it? You know.
Yeah. There's also a lot of
Uh,
issues on pit road. There was like
yeah,
three
Ryan
or four
Blaney.
incidents on the first pit road. Blaney couldn't get his car to stay on and in gear. I think it was just restarting the car in the wrong gear, so it kept on stalling out. Hamlin got blocked exiting pits. A few people spun in the pits and got damage. I think Logano like broke a toe link on his car because he hit someone way too hard.
Yeah, it was okay. The race was fine. Chase Elliott won, and who cares? I'd rather Tyler Reddick have won, to be honest. Congratulations to Timothy Rainey Lewis on his victory at Texas for the Cup Series. I watched part of the race. That was a surprisingly green race from what I did watch.
Yeah, I think there was
Three
only three
cautions, three
cautions.
cautions, yeah. Um, no, what is this note? Lots of surprise wrecks and retirements. Yeah, go over that. What does that
I
mean?
mean, Bardo got wrecked out. Dempster got wrecked out. Morvant got wrecked and went down 4 laps. And there was what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that were laps down, which I just thought was like a lot of like the good fast drivers got wrecked and went laps down or retired.
I see, I see. I was gonna say I thought all wrecks were kind of surprising.
Okay, buddy.
So I was just, I was scratching my head, uh, trying to figure out what you meant by that, but thanks for explaining. The Texas series for O'Reilly's, first time racing there. I had a great time. I really liked the track.
It was a fun
Good.
track. I
Oh,
just didn't
there we
have a good
go.
time.
There we go. Um, yeah, did
I
you get,
got destroyed on lap 2, or
but you were
technically
in
like
the
lap
race. You were
3.
driving. Yeah, you
Yeah,
made it
I
to the
was
end.
driving. I made it to the end, but I think I ended 9 laps down.
Dude, I never make it to the end of the race. I think I've only made it to the end of the race one race this season, man.
Yeah, you keep on getting destroyed.
I got Arca braked this race, dude. I got Arca braked into somebody else, ping ponged off of him, and then I think I hit the 91 who was sideways, and it totaled my motor. And he was still driving. He like he finished the race. I don't know. My motor got totaled, and he walked out completely okay. It's what every race. But at some point, it's like, the common denominator's me. What am I doing wrong? But I had a great time on that track.
It was a fun track doing the practice there. I thought I would do well. It reminded me a lot of Vegas, just smaller than Vegas.
Charlotte, you mean?
No, Vegas.
It reminded you of Vegas more than Charlotte?
Yeah. I also haven't raced Charlotte since I was in the rookie series 2 years ago.
You
So out of all the
Oh,
tracks that we've raced so far,
Atlanta. Well, Charlotte, Atlanta, and Texas are the same.
you're confusing me now.
No, I'm not confusing you.
You are confusing me. I think to me it was similar to Texas is similar to Vegas because you're not really at any point full throttle through every turn except for 3 and 4 on Texas. And Vegas was also kind of similar. He was like
Well,
minimal
okay.
braking and going really fast around the corners.
I see what you mean. I get what you're saying. I'm talking about all right, we're both kind of right. We're both right.
And I thought I would do well in Texas because it reminded me of Vegas, but then I got destroyed in lap 2.
It reminded me obviously of Atlanta. And Charlotte. It reminded me of both of them. It didn't drive exactly the same. Um, I mean, turn 3 and 4 drove very similarly to Atlanta, in my opinion. Maybe a little less on the gas, um, but felt very similar. Turn 1 and 2, I agree, kind of felt more like Vegas. Overall, though, I mean, if you enjoy Atlanta, and I think at the end of it, you're going to enjoy Charlotte and Texas. It just goes without saying. I sent you the images right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, just like the overhead, like the way the track is laid out.
Yes, yes. I think the main difference is that the banking in the turns.
Yeah.
I think it's almost the exact same length. Almost, not quite. But because the banking, Atlanta's a super speedway.
And all the newcomers.
So many
I think there
newcomers.
was I hate to say this, but I think there was like 6 or 7 newcomers. And they were all pretty fast and pretty clean and good. It was fun racing with them, even though I didn't really get to race with any of them because I just stayed in the back the entire time because I was 9 laps down. But I know who was it, Ben? The 91 that you were
Oh
talking
yeah,
about? That was
yeah. I was
absolutely
watching
schmoothing.
him in my rear view mirror, like go from 5 cars down, like behind me, to on my ass, then 4 cars in front of me in like a lap. You've seen the movie Cars. We talked about it. It's exactly like the scene in the opening of the first movie where he's darting through like I don't know, I wouldn't even say they're lap cars, just the back markers, I guess.
Yeah.
He's flowing through 'em. It was like that. The guy was moving there like a river. It was crazy. And then
Float
I
like a
ended up
butterfly,
flying it.
sting like a bee.
Yeah. I got real close and personal to him in that crash that wrecked me out. Um, I mean, it wasn't just this race. There was the newcomers. There a few races. The past like 4 races, there's been a lot of newcomers.
We even picked one up to the team. Shout out Tom.
Yes, shout out Tom. Great driver. Best ill-fated driver finish for Texas by a long
Yeah,
shot.
he finished what? He was top 10.
I think he was 8th or
Yeah, I don't remember the exact placing. I don't think I looked at it to be honest.
there's
But the
plenty of new
standings haven't
drivers.
been updated yet, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Plenty of new drivers for teams to offer positions. Um,
And they also recently upped the team count for how many people you can have on
yeah,
from
eight
6
eight
to 8.
drivers. We have a possible 6th driver coming soon, or yeah, 6th driver coming soon. If it all lines up right, so it'd be nice to have that. But with the 12th race, I think that was the 12th race. Some drivers might be going to Cup.
Yep.
So if people are transferring to Cup, get your grab-ins now. Get those Cup drivers. Try and get your points up. And if you have a sister team, affiliate team, any of that, there's now plenty of other O'Reilly's drivers that have potential. Just
Keith did say today that he would be doing the promotions for after Texas. So I assume whenever the points come out, points update for Texas, we'll also know, and which points haven't been updated yet.
yeah, I mean, I'm excited to be back doing this. We did decide that for longer and more quality episodes, we're probably going to be doing an episode once every 2 weeks instead of every week now.
And
Just
then if we get a guest, we'll probably just do just the 1 week. And then if it's solo, bi-weekly. But we don't really know yet. We don't
we
have
don't we don't
a
have a plan.
concrete guest lined up.
Yeah, we don't have a plan in place. We tried doing every week and it kind of burnt us out. We enjoy doing it, um, but I think it became like a responsibility when we were doing it every week, and like we just want to have fun with it. We want you guys to enjoy it, so we rather produce quality stuff.
Yeah, just a typical case of burnout.
Yeah, you know.
In which, if you
So
are interested in coming on the podcast, don't hesitate
we
to
yeah,
DM
don't
me and
hesitate to ask. Also, we have a list of people who are interested, so don't feel forgotten if you're on this list and we haven't asked you.
we've been
Um,
going down in order of which they asked,
yeah.
or of
So
when they asked.
don't feel any type of ill will from us. We're just going with the flow, to be honest. Anything you want to talk about? I mean, we did the race recaps. Any other stuff happen while I was gone? Maybe in the league or
Well, since we are late to the podcast, this would have been perfect if we did it right after Talladega. But did you see the Stephen A. Smith clip of him saying NASCAR drivers are not athletes?
I did.
What do you think of that? And do you think NASCAR drivers or in
Yeah,
general race car drivers
I
are
think race
athletes?
car drivers are obviously athletes because they have to train their body. Like they're still training their body. They don't do nothing and then wake up Sunday and race. Like they have to train their reflexes and train their body to be able to withstand the force of the race car. Like they're still hitting G's. Um, their body's got to be trained for when they crash. Uh, it's a stupid take. It's not a sport to go into your car and drive to the grocery store. Like I get that, but that's not the same thing as for 4 hours going 180 miles per hour on a banking that's like pushing you back into your seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
It's not
like
the same thing.
even just like off the Webster's dictionary definition of an athlete, which is a person who is trained or skilled in exercises, sports, or games requiring physical strength, agility, or stamina, and
He's
which
saying
fits the exact definite. Like you can't, like a normal, like we can't hop in a NASCAR Cup car and survive an entire race.
he's
Like
saying
people
stupid
train
stuff
so much to do that.
he's saying stupid stuff because I mean, statistically, I don't know how true this is, but I feel like NASCAR is going up in popularity again. I
I
think
definitely see it going up in popularity.
I think because of Michael Jordan's team winning back, all the time, and he's becoming a center focus. And I mean, I'm a little biased, but I think the host of ours also a big reason people are getting interested. Like younger people like us. He
He's
interacts with his
capturing
fans.
the Gen Z audience.
Yeah, he interacts with his fans. He doesn't have a boring personality. He's funny. Um, like he's got charisma. He's enjoyable to watch, and he's a good driver. Like you're not rooting for him and expecting him. I mean, you are expecting him to crash out. Uh, he does
I like
crash.
what I like what Phil said about Carson in the Discord. He said Carson needs to replace Chase as NASCAR's poster boy. At least he knows how to interact with fans.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. He like reposts in even has Nick and Austin's uh posts liked, I think. Reposted, liked, one of the two. He's very active with his fans. It comes off, I will say. I mean, he posts about himself all the time, and it's very clearly him in charge of his account. It's not like I don't know. I feel like Denny Hamlin isn't in charge of Denny Hamlin's account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like during the races, he's posting videos of his car in the race. Very obviously not.
Yeah,
him.
he
But
definitely has a social media manager.
exactly, Carson doesn't. He's all of his posts are like the one of LeBron wearing his 77 hat. I
Yeah.
sent that to
Yeah.
Devin, our first guest. I sent that to him, and Devin immediately posted it on his story. Like he's funny. We can relate to him. It's great. It's a very cool thing to have again in NASCAR. Um, I'm excited that it's growing. Hopefully, I mean, like I said, statistically, I don't know,
So
but
statistically, I think it is. It's definitely growing an online audience. I don't think the in-person audience is growing that much,
I
but
don't Texas.
definitely
The
like
people in
online viewership,
Texas.
it's growing.
Who was it? I think it was. It might have been. It was one of the tag guys. I know
Nick,
Nick
I
was
think
there, but
Nick
no.
and Tyler Autry were there.
Okay, I know there was Nick and another tag. We're saying that this is like the most they've seen Texas in years, like how packed it was. So I was looking for my Dover tickets. I was just spitballing ideas out, and I was seeing how much it would cost to like I live 2 hours away from it, but I was like, how much would it cost to stay at a hotel for Saturday into Sunday? Because I've got the pit passes. I just want to make the most of it instead of waking up at 6 or 7 and driving to Dover. But every hotel in like a 40-minute to an hour radius is sold out.
Yeah, probably expensive if it wasn't sold
I was
out.
like, I was it's like, I don't need it because I live 2 hours away. But I was just seeing it. It's like, come on, really? Like everyone? Like the drive lessens my drive by a half, and I have to spend $100 to $300. You're out of your mind. I'm not
And it's
doing
not like
that.
you're gonna beat the traffic that much either, because you're still gonna have to drive
I
into
still
the
have to drive
track.
the hour. Like it wasn't. It was crazy. So I haven't seen that in the other years that I went. So maybe it's growing
Yeah, especially for because Dover's an all-star race,
this
so
year. Yeah,
I'm surprised that all the hotels are sold out in the area.
I know. I
Because
know.
normally they get fairly low attendance, but I think isn't Dover like a pretty people like to go to Dover or like to watch Dover, or am I
I
wrong
don't
in that
know.
assumption?
I don't know. I like going to Dover because it's the only track near us. Really, I'm not going to Pocono,
Pocono
but
I also heard is terrible to be in person
I've
to
heard.
watch.
Yeah, I've heard Pocono's a not fun watch. Um, Dover. So Dover being the only option, I'm kind of satisfied with, but I don't think it's super popular watch because normally whenever they race Dover, it has a high chance of raining because of the season that it takes place in and where it's at.
It's earlier this year though, isn't it? 'Cause wasn't
It
it?
is. It
Yeah,
is. It
so
was. I think next month last year.
yeah. But then again,
So,
it's May in the Northeast, so it's
I
probably gonna rain.
it just stopped raining here. So 2 weeks from now, it's still raining. It was raining for like almost all last week. But
I may try and go to Darlington for the second race.
yeah,
Yeah.
when I moved to North Carolina, I'm definitely hitting Charlotte. Uh, eh, I don't think I'm gonna hit North Wilkesboro. What's the other one? There's another one right there. Oh my,
Isn't
it's
it's
Charlotte.
Martinsville? Isn't that in North Carolina?
No, Martinsville's in Virginia.
Oh, then Rockingham.
It's
Oh no, no, Rockingham's.
it is
Wait, what?
Rockingham. Is it
Martinsville.
Rockingham? It's Charlotte, uh,
Oh,
North
Martinsville is in
Wilkesboro,
Virginia. I don't know why I thought it was in there.
and I think you're right. But Rockingham doesn't get raced anymore.
Yeah, but it's in the O'Reilly series. But
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. There's another one.
Charlotte, Rockingham, North Wilkesboro, uh,
Is that it?
Bowman Gray. But that's in Winston-Salem, so that's far
No,
away
that's
from where you'd be.
Winston-Salem?
Yeah.
Is it far?
Winston-Salem's like because you're going
I'm
there,
like
so
I'm like
you're
2 hours from Charlotte.
2 hours from Charlotte, so you're probably like 5 from Winston-Salem. Winston-Salem's like northern, like northwestern.
Isn't it like on the border of Tennessee?
Yeah.
Mm, I see, I see. Uh, so that's weird. I thought there was another big one that I was missing out on. I don't know what it is though. Silly little me. The I'll be close to Daytona though. I'm really trying. That's like if I could
You'll be
choose, if I
halfway.
yeah, if I save, if I don't go to any other races and just spend the money on a hotel and tickets to Daytona 500, I think that would be the call. We'll
That it's
see.
like that Talladega are like the two
Yeah,
that I really want to go to.
but it's specific like Daytona is cool, but specifically the 500. That's like the one
Yeah.
that if you're going to the playoff Daytona, I understand.
It's still Daytona, but it's
It's
not the
still
500.
Daytona, and
It's
it
not the
also is
500
still yeah, it's still important. Like you're still going to see wrecks because people are like eager to get that
playoff spot.
play. Is it in the playoffs this season,
Yeah.
or is it right before the playoffs?
I think it's in the
I
playoffs.
think it's the last race before playoffs.
It is the last race before playoffs, but still points
Yeah,
matter.
points matter. So it's still
It could
people
be a
pushing and
make or break
shoving.
for some people.
Exactly. But yeah, it's the 500. You gotta go to the 500. So we'll see about that. I would also be okay like going to the Charlotte's 600, the Coke
Yeah,
600.
yeah.
Um, there's plenty of tracks that I want to go to, but I think Daytona takes the top for now. We'll get there when we get there, right? Maybe it's on. It's like the week before my birthday next year, so maybe we'll just hit that up as a little celebration, right?
Maybe, maybe, maybe.
I'll be pissed if you don't show up and I'm there. Just saying.
Bro, I'm sorry if I don't got the money for it. I ain't gonna be
You're
broke.
not even gonna come to Daytona 500 for me for my birthday. You ain't even gonna come to the Daytona 500 for me for my birthday.
Bro,
You don't even
it's
have to
fine.
get me.
It's
You don't even
fine.
have to get me a gift. You just gotta be there and enjoy the race and basically spend that money on yourself for my birthday.
It's fine, bro. I'll spend all my money on gas to get down there, the ticket, and the hotel. And if I run out of gas on the way back, I'm walking.
That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is cough up 200 to 500 bucks for yourself for me.
And then
That's
if a cop stops me on the highway and he's like, "Why are you walking on the highway?" I'm like, "Oh, I ran out of gas. I went to the Daytona 500." He's gonna be like, "Ah, okay. You want to ride
he's gonna
back?"
rip his sleeves off and stick up the what is that called? Devil horns? Is that what they call that? That's
What the
lame.
pinky pointer?
Yeah, that's a lame name for it, I feel like. But I feel like that's the rocker. What is this
Yeah,
called?
yeah. It's like the rock out,
Yeah, those
rock
are
out, dude.
lame names for that. Anyways, thank you guys. Oh, shoot. Before we leave, we would like to remind everyone that you can donate and sponsor a race for $10. You get to name the race. Cliff will make you a image, a logo for the race that you can put on your car. You can have other people put on your car. You can print it out and put it on your wall. $10 helps keep the league going. On the other hand, there is a NASCAR Fantasy League. I forgot what it was called. NASCAR Fantasy League. You can join. If you win, you get $25 in iRacing gift card. Dude, get a new car. And maybe a legacy car because everything's expensive. You get two cars or two tracks. There's so much to choose from. Just do it. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Here is a small little edit that I made to BigXThaPlug, Meet the Sixers.
I meet the Sixers, not your average. We get money, stacking figures. 600 chain when it swing is the blitz. She listen, I might drip the some Chris. Play with me next day, bet it miss. Boy, G out of my truck, gotta watch how I whip. Came up off a rap, never thought I could vision these cities and all of these hundreds and fifties. Came in ballin', they call us the big number. Stepping on like a with big feet. Chasing that sack, I feel like I'm an athlete. Heard he was bumping them bullets pro acne. I run off Bradley. Fresh out that water, that dope look ash. From bowls of shows, I never man. I done stay with somebody.
I ate the show tonight, cause Jimmy Fallon. Ballin' like KG Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. Really been thuggin' with X since Malcolm. And Hood came in with the